everyone. Well, it is the time of the year to have hot chocolate and watch family Christmas movies together in your PJs. And I'm certain that you have some fun mugs. I have this new gingerbread house one and my cute little guy here. I just love looking at his face. So I'm going to show you how to make a healthier hot chocolate because chocolate is loaded with inflammatory ingredients. And that's what I keep repeating every time. The inflammatory ingredients are causing the major issues with our fatty liver, inflaming the cells, inflaming our gut, leading to heart disease and other things. So let's try to find alternatives. The hydrogenated oils in there, the lack of quality chocolate. We're going to use raw cacao. We're going to use sweeteners, and that are fantastic alternatives. I'm going to give you some choices. I'm going to mix it up in a little small blender here. And then we're just going to warm it up on the stove. It's going to be rich and creamy and delicious. So we're going to start with an alternative milk. And that's because milk, for the majority of the people, I would say 80% of the people have a problem digesting the casein protein that you find in milk. It's also it's mucus forming. So that's the last thing you want if there's any respiratory stuff. That's what viruses and bacteria love, that protein and the mucus. So let's get rid of that. If you're okay with almonds, do a clean almond milk. Also, very low carb conversion. So milk has sugar, carbs, and fats. So this is very low here. And this is a clean one, this malt brand. So it's just very clean, filtered water, organic almonds, Himalayan sea salt, pure vanilla extract. We're going to start with 2 cups of the milk. So if you want to use half a recipe, that's fine. I'm just making it for me, but I'll go ahead and make 2 here. And what we're going to be adding to it is 2 tablespoons of raw cacao. So I have this here. I make my chocolate avocado mousse. I make my double chocolate zucchini brownies. We're using raw cacao for a lot. So raw cacao has the nutrients and it has the magnesium. It has the raw chocolate benefits, the polyphenols, all those things they talk about that makes raw chocolate helpful. It does have caffeine in it. Raw cacao does. I'm going to be experimenting coming down the road here with a carob. So this is 2 tablespoons. We added 2 tablespoons of raw cacao here. And next up, we're just going to put in a sprinkle of Himalayan sea salt, a little bit. Now, you don't even need the vanilla because there's technically vanilla in here, but I'm going to add just a little bit of extra. If you don't have a vanilla one, you would add a half a teaspoon. So I just added a little bit more because I like a little rich vanilla. Now, for the sweetener, we have a choice. If we're going to do the honey, I'm going to add that in after because I don't heat up honey. This is the buckwheat honey, very high in antioxidants. Maple syrup. I'm from Vermont. Fantastic. 1 tablespoon of maple syrup goes a long way in sweetness. So this is something you cannot replicate. It comes from the sap of the tree, which you boil down. So you're getting nutrients. I'm going to use raw Medjool dates. I'm going to put 2 dates in there. These are pitted. And I add a little bit of water to them, keep them in the refrigerator so they're nice and juicy. The Medjool dates are much juicier than the other type of dates. They're smaller ones. That's it. We're going to blend this baby up, and then we're going to put it in the little pan that's already warming on the stove. I filled it up a little bit. I'm going to dump out a little bit because normally I would do a little bit less since it's just for me. This is a single portion. Here, let me just dump out a little. And then we'll blend it up a little bit more to get those dates blended up. It already looks fantastic. And when you're blending it, it's going to get a little thicker because malt actually froths very well. I have an espresso frother. It's fantastic. Rich and creamy and delicious. We're going to put this over on the stove. Now, don't let it sit there and burn. So I'm just going to pick up a bit and then we're going to give it a stir. Okay, join me. It's ready. It's steeping. So turn this off. It's great to have a little saucepan like this. I make my golden milks in here, my chai lattes. So you're just going to do it until it's steeping. Oh my gosh, guys, fantastic. Nice, thick, and creamy. Technically, this is good for two people. I have a huge mug here, so I'm just going to pour the whole thing in. And I'm going to turn on a holiday movie and enjoy myself. Now, if you want to add something else, a little sprinkle of cinnamon, you can add before or after. If you want to add something before for stamina, and you know about maca, maca is a great root. You can add a little tiny bit of that, like a half a teaspoon. But cheers to a delicious hot chocolate that's fabulous for you. If you want to get a little good fats in there as well, a little MCT oil, some coconut oil, just a little like teaspoon. So enjoy the Christmas season and some hot chocolate with movies and cute PJs with the family. Thanks for joining me here for healthier alternatives, delicious, never deprived, really just enjoying food for its benefits that it's meant to do for the body. So bye, guys. Happy holidays.